Holy moly, ultra breaking news. Now, no notifications are going to send on this video, so I'm going to only ask, because I never ask. But you make sure you leave a like and a comment on it. You head over to my Twitter if you follow me on Twitter, and you retweet that pinned comment. Use a new window, though. Zoinks! Ruby Rose has quit Batwoman. The show is so bad that the star has quit. This is an unbelievable day. I don't know if I'm going to upload this on Wednesday morning because it's going to be such a hilarious story to start the day with, and I'm going to want my editor to spice it up and make it funny, or if I'm going to just blast the news tonight because I can be on the edge of it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is amazing. Now, I was going to make a video talking about how the season finale of Batwoman was essentially a gigantic failure. A show that started the season with 1.86 million viewers, only mustering a pathetic 739,000 viewers in the season finale. Like, look, I know you can make the argument that people DVR a show. And so viewership may kind of, bounce around in the regular season, so to speak. And I would understand that legitimately. But for the season finale, you would think more people would tune in for the actual show. Both Supergirl and Batwoman limped across the finish line this year. Look at Batwoman, starting with 1.86 million viewers, stunning and brave viewers. The season finale peaked just 5 additional % from the week below, with a gigantic audience of 739,000 people. That's it. 739,000 people was all it could muster in its season finale. If we look at Supergirl, it's equally bleak. This is a show that started the year with 1.26 million viewers and mustered just 640,000 in its season finale. That's it. 640,000 people tuned in for the finale. Season 5, so you could argue that it is losing some of that momentum that it had early, and that, maybe, just maybe, it's kind of petering out. And I'm going to guess, basically I saw there were a lot of headlines, like some girl has a crush on Supergirl now, and that's stunning and brave. So they had a bunch of traction on Twitter. Batwoman, again, up just 5%, almost the same amount as Supergirl. So just 5% more people week over week tuned in for the finale. Pathetic, just a pathetic show. But earlier this season, I reported that Batwoman, in spite of all this, had been renewed for a second season. Now, in the finale, you saw Batwoman essentially saved by Batman, spoiler alert, Bruce Wayne entering the show to save what could only be described as a Hail Mary pass to get more ratings, but the male audience has already checked out. We don't care because you told us. You told us that you didn't want us to watch your television show. You told us that the Batsuit would be literal perfection when it fit a woman. And now, breaking news at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 o'clock my time, I think. Ruby Rose, Batwoman, shocker. Ruby Rose quits the CW drama ahead of season 2. Producer Warner Brothers TV says the role will be recast when the show returns. You lost the star of the show after 1 season. You lost the star of the show after just 1 season. In a major surprise, Ruby Rose has departed the lead role in the CW's Batwoman after just a single season. Producer Warner Brothers TV says the role will be recast. The announcement Tuesday, 2 days after the show's finale, leaves the series without a lead actress for the time being. A timeline for a new actress to take over the historic role, that's right, historically bad rated role, is yet to be determined. Batwoman was renewed for a second season in January along with 12 other scripted series on the CW, and it was set to anchor the network Sunday. Oh my God, I can't believe it. What an incredible disaster. What an incredible disaster for Batwoman and wokeness everywhere. The star of your show quit 2 days after the season finale. It was that bad. I don't know how else to describe it. It was that much of a disaster that your lead actress quit after one season. Batwoman made TV history as the first scripted live-action TV series to feature a lesbian superhero who quit after one season. Now they're going to have to find another person, probably have to, I don't know how you're going to delete Batwoman from the show in some sort of scissoring accident. It's going to be, oh my God. Oh, today was so stressful because there were just so few topics to cover. And then at 5 o'clock, under the wire, we get news that Batwoman, Ruby Rose, has quit the show. Quote, "I have made the difficult decision not to return to Batwoman next season," says Rose. "This was not a decision I made lightly, as I had the utmost respect for the cast, crew, and everyone involved in the show in both Vancouver and Los Angeles. I'm beyond appreciative to Greg Berlanti, Sarah Schechter, and Caroline Dries for not only giving me this incredible opportunity, but welcoming me into the DC universe that they had so beautifully created. It's a disaster. It's a complete disaster. Now, I will say, we saw Stargirl, I think is what it's called. That aired just this week, and it doesn't look that bad. Like, legitimately, it could be okay. But zoinks on top of zoinks on top of zoinks on top of zoinks. The lead actress from your show quit. I can't think what would be more embarrassing. The CW, Warner Brothers TV, and Berlanti Productions said jointly, quote, "Warner Brothers Television, the CW, and Berlanti Productions thank Ruby for her contributions to the success of our first season." Success? Is this how you define success? Losing nearly 2/3 of your audience in just one season? Is that how you define success? I'm confused. Now, the CW, okay, so success of her season, the studio and network are firmly committed to Batwoman's second season, a long-term future, and we, along with the show's talented creative team, look forward to sharing its new direction, including the casting of a new lead actress member of the LGBTQ community. So, you're committed to casting the role and making sure. So what this is them coming out and saying, oh, we're definitely going to make sure Batwoman stays gay, which, by the way, totally fine with me. I mean, it's not like it's totally it's not like it's tanking your ratings. It's the bad writing that's tanking your ratings. Rose faced immediate backlash on social media. She was cast and would eventually quit Twitter, although she remains active on Instagram. Like dozens of other series, Batwoman was forced to end its season early due to everything going on right now. The drama finished 20 of a 22 planned episodes, with Sunday's installment serving as the season finale. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter that the episode was Rose's last with the show, but it was unclear if a transition to a new lead would have been set up in the 2 episodes that weren't completed. Rose starred as Kate Kane, the cousin of Bruce Wayne, who takes on the mantle of Batwoman. The character debuted in December. Holy bananas, everybody! The show was so bad that Ruby Rose quit. Think about that. The lead actress. Now, it's entirely possible that she got a better paying job doing something else. Maybe. Maybe she got tired of being tokenized. Maybe she got tired of having terrible writers. I mean, ultimately, when we talk about it, okay, the statement by the Warner Brothers, the joint statement by Warner Brothers and everybody, tells you everything you need to know. They're not worried about producing. They weren't like, hey, we realize our ratings are tanking and that the show needs to be improved. What they made to say was, hey, the show's going to continue, and Batwoman's still going to be a member of the LGBTQ community. I mean, sure, that's cool, but that kind of shows you where their head's at. What they want to make sure you know is that Batwoman's still going to date a woman. Not that, they're going to improve writing in season 2, or that they're going to take a look back at season 1 and how they're going to improve going into season 2. No. It's about, of course, that above all else. Now, I know there are people that view my channel that genuinely enjoyed Batwoman. And you know what? of all the critiques I heard of Batwoman, it was never really about Ruby Rose. It was mostly about the acting outside of her, and overall it was the writing that was most heavily critiqued in my experience in terms of what didn't work for Batwoman. Now that they've gone from 1.86 million viewers to a pathetic 730,000, losing more than half of their viewers, how many more will they lose without Ruby Rose? That number is not insignificant either. What is this show going to look like in season 2 when losing its main character right after the first season? That's not a good look either. Maybe this brings renewal into doubt. We're going to have to see how everybody covers this over the night. I guess if you're seeing it on Tuesday night, or we're going to have to see additional coverage if you're watching it here on Wednesday morning. I'm not sure when I'm going to release this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully Ruby Rose is onto something with better writing, better casting, and onto bigger things. And we'll talk to you again real soon.